Hi everybody, I'm here to help you fix your DecaDriver. I'm sure we have that moment when you insert a card and the scanner just goes haywire. So I'm going to show you how to tell you what's the problem and show you how to fix the problem. So right now I just unscrewed this. So now that I've unscrewed this away, this is the inner circuitry. Now you see, beyond this circuit board is a small plastic. If you give me a sec, I'll unscrew it for you. Sorry if this is not entertaining. Okay. Sorry. Alright. You see, this little button here, this tiny black button, this is the trigger button that activates the scanner behind here. And so it begins scanning the cards. And in here there's a tiny little, give me a sec. This plastic piece is what hits this button. It's a, you can see, in this plastic piece there's a nub here. One small, thin, rounded nub. What the belt does is, once you slide in the card, this thing actually pushes up and the nub hits this button, the black button. The problem is, because the nub is rounded, which you can't see here, it rarely hits the button. So what I did is I just put a piece of tape over this whole entire piece, and then I put it back together, and it works just fine. Because now this whole thing is flattened out, it will always hit this button. So let me put on the camera sec, and I'll quickly reassemble the thing, and I'll show you. So now you know what causes this problem. I know it's an annoying thing, so it took me a lot of time to try and solve and fix it. So if your belt goes at the same thing where it constantly switches between card scans and everything, that will happen because of the stupid nub. Now I've reinstalled it. I'll demo the card for you. So, Comrade Cougar. So I'm gonna slide it in. This is how it started. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand. There you go. So now the scanning error is just me being stupid, that's all. Because I'm using one hand. Now I'm going to reattach this thing all together, and then I'll put it back on the belt, and I'll show you again. So give me a sec. The one thing you have to know, the one important thing you got to know is, you have to be careful, because you don't want to lose any pieces. And these screws are very, very tiny. So you lose one, say goodbye to everything. Okay, I've seen lots of plastic piece. Okay, there you go. So now that I've reassembled everything, I'm gonna put it all back together. And then the cap. If you're wondering why I'm not recording, it's just I'm alone. I don't have anyone helping me record this. I'm a lonely person fixing his Japanese toy. And yeah. So how was your day? I'm sure a lot of people had this problem before. It took me forever to solve this problem, but it's satisfying once you do it. And almost done. One last screw. Give me a sec. Just tighten it all. I have to make sure my screw stays nice and tight with my belt. Okay. So now I've completely reassembled the entire thing. Okay, put it in. So just to make sure, it still works. Okay, that's good. So now notice the difference once I insert a henshin card. Notice it doesn't have that scanning problem like you usually hear when the belt goes nuts about whatever when you insert a card. It doesn't have that anymore because now that tape expands the area so it'll hit that button no matter what. The thing is though, because of that, it might feel more tight when you slide in the card. It might feel a bit more tighter, so this fixes the belt entirely. So when you ever see those problems where the belt goes crazy when it doesn't work, just hope this video helps. Now, before I solved this problem, the fact that this thing does that drove me insane, where it goes nuts when I slide in the card. But now that I added that tape on that trigger plastic nub that hits the button, the thing works perfectly now. Remember, the cards might be a bit tight fit, so but other than that, it still works the same. So that's how you repair the DecaDriver. Thanks for watching.